We doing okay? Yes?
Are we doing okay? I'm doing okay.
So it's me and Batty today. Caramel's not feeling well today.
Yeah.
So
sorry, girl.
So,
I hope you feel better.
Stay home, bitch. Don't get us sick, is what we told her. No, we did not. No, she didn't feel well, so she stayed home. So feel better, my love. I'm sure she's going to watch this later on. Okay, but we have an amazing show for you guys today.
Do.
Are you guys ready for some UK and
And
good
some
drag
tea?
and all that good stuff? Yes?
Good tea tonight.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get this started. Our first entertainer that we're going to bring to join our little viewing party, she's one of my, well, they're both favorites of mine. This one because she fucking goes and makes all her shit and all that kind of stuff, and I live for that.
Oh, yeah.
So please give it up for Miss Raja O'Hara!
What's going on, Roscoe's?
Yeah, y'all better try that again.
Y'all can do better than that. Dang. How y'all feeling? Okay.
So Raja was upstairs talking about how Chicago gooped her real fierce. She said, I brought this fierce leather coat because I thought it was going to be freezing.
Thought it was going to be cold, and girl, here I am, 70 degrees, hot.
In full Balenciaga.
But you know what? It's cute, so I'm going to wear it, okay?
Boom shakalaka. And ladies and gentlemen, our next guest tonight, please welcome from season 14, my good Judy and yours as well, Jasmine Kennedie.
Hey, Roscoe.
Yes.
Hey.
Looking so lovely.
Girl, I love this new setup.
Yes,
new chairs.
There's new chairs, girl. Look at
Comfy chairs.
Now the feet.
Comfy
You know,
gigs.
before the feet were like.
Yes, I'm sitting
We
regular.
were like this before.
Whoa, whoa,
girl.
it's done.
Now
It's done.
we
We
can
don't have to go
actually-
think about
We
it
love it.
anymore.
You know
It's
what we
comfy
feel.
now.
Yes. I want to remind you guys that we do have servers in the building, so feel free to go ahead and order food and cocktails and get comfortable so we can talk shit and all that good stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
you
we
guys-
gonna talk some shit tonight?
We
Yes,
gonna
we
talk
are.
some shit
Oh,
tonight.
okay.
Yes,
Y'all
we
got
are gonna
chit-chat
talk
Because
some
y'all
shit.
know that's what
stage.
I'm here for. Okay.
I want to let you guys know that we do have Roscoe's merch, and there's a little link right over there in the corner. Over there. Yeah, that way. Above Batty. Yeah, right over there. Click
Hi.
on that link so that you can get yourself some merch. We wore them the other day. They were absolutely adorable. We got so much feedback. They want the sweaters. So make sure you click on that. You can also get it at roscoes.com or dragqueenmerch.com. And, of course, YouTube, if you guys have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Please. Oh, let's pick this up. Oh, my God.
Who's calling?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. You
Who is
just
it?
called me on the microphone. Say, oh, my God, and Detox. We got Roxy and Detox. Say hi.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hi,
Hi, babies.
y'all.
Hi, ladies.
What y'all hoes doing? Sean, they want to make sure you set up their Steamworks memberships when they come. It's in the contract. Steamworks is in the contract now. Right? Did you make yours? Sickening. Love it. Have fun. Love you guys. I'm going to throw Sean on right now. Love you. So I was Sean, I was just with Roxy last night in Ontario. We were working in
fun.
with actually it was Akira, Roxy,
Ooh.
Jasmine Masters,
Oh, that's a sickness show.
and Dita Ritz.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
fun.
And of course Morgan, it's her show, Morgan McMichael. So it was a lovely cast. It was lots of fun. Shout out to Executive Suites for having us. It was lovely. Everyone in Long Beach loved the show. It was like super packed. It was gorgeous. Yeah, it was fun. So anyway, back to what we were talking.
Yeah, we were talking about the merch and stuff.
No, we were getting people to
Merchandise.
subscribe.
And saying
no,
hi.
we were telling people to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. We have shout outs and stuff that we're giving away and stuff like that. So make sure that you.
Naysha's been getting her ass
on it
whooped.
today.
Oh, totally. So please, if you have not subscribed, push that subscribe button. And with that said, are we ready to watch this UK gig?
Yes, I'm very ready. Have
Let's
you
do
ladies
it.
been watching the show?
Yeah.
I have.
So we're caught
Yeah.
up.
Look, Jasmine.
Yeah,
look,
so I've been watching.
Okay, all right.
yeah, no,
I
yeah.
watch every single week.
Yeah.
I actually really love the girls from the UK. I love their
Same.
personalities. But this season, you know, typically the UK we think personality, but this season they're giving fashion too.
Yeah.
So I love that.
I've been seeing on
Is that
Instagram.
shady?
It was a very nice read. It was.
It's like they
It
didn't
was
give
a
a
very
personality,
nice
but they
read.
look beautiful.
She's like, this season they actually give fashion.
Yeah, it's like they put money into their looks. I live. I've seen
It
some
only
of the
took
girls.
4 seasons.
Yeah, I saw some of the girls on Instagram though. I've been like following like through that. Like some of the looks have been really good. I know Sminty's hair look was really great. What was I gonna say? Black Pepper's entrance and things like that. Like some iconic looks. So I'm excited to see like a full episode because I really want to actually watch it.
and it's a wide range of veterans and young gals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going-
Experience and versus a queen who's performed one
Once.
time in her life,
Yeah.
like,
I love that.
and is
Dakota,
on Drag
right?
Race. How about that?
Yeah.
With that said, why don't we? She's like, really?
Yeah, really.
Let's go. This is all new to Jasmine. She's like, what? One time? One?
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into this show. Are you guys ready, Roscoe's? Yes? All right, let's do it. Take a little
Okay.
break because that was like a lot, right?
Wow. Okay, so we have
before-
so much to talk about.
I was saying
Listen, I know, but it was like cliffhanger. We want you to
I was like, the BBC has money. They can
I
afford all these
know.
non-commercials.
Girl, no. We have to take a commercial. We got to take a little break. Before we take this little break, I want to let everyone know that is standing up that if the chair does not have a name on it, you are more than welcome to sit on it. None of these chairs have names on them. Oh, back here, I don't think there's nothing over. There's 3 up here or 4
We
that
don't
have no
bite.
names. Please help yourself, and if anyone at the bar, at the front bar, wants to come join us,
Yeah, come see
over
us
here in
back
the back.
here.
We do have a couple extra seats back here. You are more than welcome to them. Come have a seat. All you gentlemen back there, if you'd like to sit down. You, sir, with
We
your
don't
cute
bite.
little man bag.
We don't bite. It's okay.
You can come sit down. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. Wanted to make sure I let you guys know about that. Okay, so
Okay, so let's start from the beginning.
from that seems so long
I know.
long
Okay,
ago.
So Sminty went home, and John Burst doesn't have a star yet.
Yeah.
So then we move into the reading challenge.
Yes.
So let's talk about that.
Let's start with Sminty. How do you guys feel about Sminty going home? I was a little bit like, did she deserve to go home? Sure, the lip sync, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I really liked Sminty, and she was someone that I was looking forward to see her runways and, whatever debauchery she would get into. What do you ladies think?
I don't know. I feel like I haven't followed, so I'm not gonna like judge based on the episodes and the things like that. But like based off of her drag, like she looks great. She looks amazing. Maybe she didn't hit everything that like they needed for the winner of the season essentially. So like that's understandable. But like a lot of girls 9 times out of 10, if you don't make it as far as you want to, they can succeed in so many other ways that like it's not really like a detriment for her. She made a stamp in terms of like who she is as a personality. She had some really great moments, and she probably has a bunch of like runways coming up that like we haven't seen yet. So she'll be good. She'll be fine.
You are a perfect example of that.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, seriously,
Yeah,
you
see,
are the
yeah.
perfect example for that.
Yeah.
Yes, you didn't go all the way, but who was working in Vegas?
Yeah.
I mean, starring in a RuPaul Drag Race live show.
I can't
Jasmine
complain.
was. Yes,
Yeah.
clap for that.
You just
Hell
have to
yeah.
have a good attitude about it. And if you're like, hey, I did it. I didn't win a challenge, but you know what? I won a great experience and, great fans and things like that. So you're supposed to just, if you're happy with it and you're positive with it, honestly, a lot of things will happen in a benefit to you. So
yeah,
that's what you have to be
absolutely.
like.
Yeah, you are definitely a testament to that.
I loved Sminty's personality. I loved her runways too. So I feel like she was kind of a total package, but then when it came down to the challenges, that's where she struggled. But I feel like that's just nerve a lot of times because, if you've never done something before, it's easy to like psych yourself out and say, oh, I'm not capable of doing it. So I totally understand what she was.
Also, Raja, I'd like both of you to touch on this. How is it being on Drag Race nerve-wise? For example, for me personally, even though I went there, have already been doing drag, I think like maybe 15 years or something like that at the time, or whatever.
You just told them how old you are.
Yep, and I am proud of it. 38
Yes.
motherfucking years old.
Like damn 22.
Anyway,
okay?
no. Okay, no, but for me, when I was on there, it was like bitch, you think you walk in there and you're like, bitch, I'm gonna turn the motherfucking party. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then it's lights, camera, action, and you're like,
It's
right?
a whole new world. It's like totally different from being like a queen like us that's like used to being in the bar scene and like being hyped up by people in the audience. You get to Drag Race, there's nobody in the audience. It's like you don't get to talk to nobody when you're rehearsing. You don't get to see yourself. You know, like if you're in a dance studio, there's a mirror at least so you can see yourself. But when you
have nothing.
When you're there, it's y'all are the cameras and
Yep.
we are here dancing together. You know what I'm saying? So like Drag Race is a total different world. And of course on season 11, y'all saw me stressed all the way out, okay? Stressed out, flipping people out, detoxing on TV. It was a whole, a mess.
Yeah.
But going back to Drag Race, I think going the first time prepared me mentally what I should be prepared for. And then I also remembered where I messed up the first time, so I was able to correct my thinking. Because a lot of times it's not really like the competition, it's us giving ourselves way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like doubting ourselves and like being really, really hard on ourselves. Like me, I was hard on myself, but instead of me taking it out on myself, I was flipping out on everybody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. I think for me, I handled stress in like different ways. I think going there, I thought I had a very good grasp on it. Watching it, I don't think necessarily I had the best grasp on it. But I think for me, my biggest thing when like going there, like trying to control, you know, just like mental state and not trying to go like crazy, was just trying to like remember like the core reasons why I wanted to compete and the reasons why I'm here. I think that kind of helps you, but like also while you're there, I think like the hardest thing to do is like you have a lot of alone time, but also with that alone time, you don't have a lot of time to think just about like yourself mentally. So I think taking those small times during like filming and things like that, I tried to like really do that and try to like focus on myself and not like what's going on in the competition, because you can like really, your nerves can get you like crazy. Like I remember one challenge, like I forget which one it was. I'm trying to think right now. It's all, the girl group challenge. Oh my God, that one was like probably the most like nerve-wracking one for me, because one, I don't sing, and I didn't win a challenge up to there, and I also like there was also a part of the challenge that I was good at, which was dancing. It was like a choreo challenge. So I was like, ooh, maybe I could possibly win this somehow. And in like one of my takes, it just really didn't go good, and I like mentally just like cried, ran off set. Like it was like I was just like, I can't do this. Like it can really take a lot of mental toll on you. Just the smallest things, you know. It can be really, really minute things that can take over your entire day.
It's because we're so stressed out and so isolated, and like we can't talk to each other. We can't talk to nobody unless there's a camera. So it's like, you know, you really have to. You're like stuck in this little bubble, and if anything penetrates that bubble, it's like.
The armor is down.
War.
Yeah.
It's a war. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would lose it.
And then it's crazy, because then when you are in front of the camera and you do get to talk, you want to be like, girl, I'm going through, and they're like, no, can you talk to her about that one time that your dad had, you know what I mean? And you're like, that's not really what I want to fucking talk about. But like, seriously, you know, you're like,
ask about a mom.
Ask
about a mom.
the mom, bitch. Talk about the mom.
How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this win?
I just want to touch base on this. Going in the first time walking in a Drag Race, obviously we knew that there's only going to be one actual winner crowned coming out of this. Going in this...
Yeah, I thought it was me. Okay.
You know.
But going, especially for you, Raja, going through the first time, and we were just talking about having nerves and whatnot, what changed for you the second time when you went back, and now coming up a third time for Canada versus the world?
Hopefully the charm.
Well, for season 11, it was hard for me to go into a room full of girls. Well, season 11 had the most girls out of all of the seasons. We had 15 girls walking in. It wasn't a split episode where you got 7 and 7. It was like you got everybody
55
at one time. You know, so like being in a room with 14 other girls, like trying to find time to speak, trying to get your voice heard, and then getting on stage and then hearing RuPaul say, oh, we didn't see you at all. We didn't realize you was even here. It's like that's a crush to your spirit. So for me, I had to go back and remember to be myself and to also have fun because that's what I wasn't doing. I was so stressed out worrying about if I was going to do well or if I wasn't or how I was going to pair up next to the girls. I shouldn't have been worried about those girls at all because those girls wasn't my competition. I was my competition and that let me down. Season 11. But All-Star 6, I came back, did my thing. You know.
I will say, if I hope for anything, I hope for like a Raja redemption of myself because, like, honestly, like I was so in my head about other girls and what was going on, not necessarily what they were doing, but how I was stacking up against them in terms of like my roster and not having as many wins. So like going back and just like focusing on yourself, I think that's like the best way. And I mean, look at it, girl.
I mean, you have to go back and just play the game that you want to play.
Right.
You can't play the game that people
Everyone
think
else was playing.
are accepting or expecting. You can't play the same game that the next girl next to you is playing because it's not going to work out the same. You have to be authentic to yourself. So if you get a chance to go back, bitch,
Yeah, if I do.
go back, be yourself,
Ring,
have
ring.
fun.
I'm always available.
Okay.
I didn't win a challenge yet, so please.
Okay.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
gonna
I didn't
happen.
win a challenge until I went back to
Until
All
you went
Stars.
back. I'm like, oh, maybe I see some foreshadowing of my future.
We would love to see her back, right?
Absolutely.
I can't wait
yes,
to see
yes,
you
yes,
turn it
yes.
this season. I can't wait to see what it's gonna
Oh, I
happen.
can't wait to see it either,
Yes.
bitch.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
I ain't gonna give y'all no spoilers, but the season is really good.
Yeah.
We're so looking forward to
Are
seeing
y'all
it.
excited
We're
about Canada
excited.
versus
Yeah.
Canada versus the world.
It's a great cast.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like when I tell you, this time around was like the most fun I've ever had. It was literally a different experience as far as Drag Race is concerned. Like I don't know if it's because we were in Canada, but it was like, well,
What?
well, it's because they say
They're nicer.
Canadians are nicer.
Yeah.
And like literally like the culture was very like pleasant. Sometimes you've been to Drag Race,
Yeah.
and you get there and they start treating you like, and then you're like, oh, okay, oh, okay. But this experience was it was top notch. They treated us like stars and legends.
Not to mention that because it was filmed in Canada, and it was Canada versus, everyone on set, including the host, is Canadian.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, not to
Everyone's
say
nice.
anything about
If
the
someone's
U.S.
mad-
one, but something adding up, girl.
If someone's mad, that's on you, bitch.
I'm not saying all of that,
No,
but I'm
she
just
said-
saying it was a
they
good
treated
time.
us like stars in
They
Canada.
treated us
They
very
treated.
well.
I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. No, I totally get it. On that note, let's go ahead and
Oh wait,
see.
we should really
Oh, wait,
talk. We
what's
should
up?
still talk about what happened.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
we still have more to talk about. I just
What
wanna,
happened?
I just want
Fuck,
to.
fuck.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
I want to
let's-
keep. I want to keep it rolling with
Okay.
like what we're actually watching, but how we're
What is
feeling
it?
about
Yeah,
it.
let's do it.
So Pixie then gets to distribute all of the roles. A couple people didn't get what they wanted.
Yes.
But sometimes that
Boo-hoo.
happens. Has that happened to you? When you guys got to that point, did you get a role that you wanted, or did you have to fight, or?
I got everything I wanted. Except for a win.
Work.
No, like on All Stars when we did our acting challenge, nobody wanted to play the roles that they were being assigned, or the girls was like fighting over. That's season All Star 6. We had a whole lot of rock paper scissors games going on, and me, I was totally out on that. It was like, girl, just give me a role.
Yeah.
Give me one.
For our girl
know.
group challenge, it was a fight. I picked the Ronettes, but our girl group challenge, I sat there. I was like, what the fuck is going on? We have gigs to go to. It was like a full-ass battle for the Supremes. That was a very intense fight. I just sat there. I was like, well, I'm glad I'm the only one that picked the Ronettes. I mean, I could just sit here
yeah.
and watch. But yeah, I had no fights. I was basically like, I only had one group challenge where I got to pick something. I do wish I got the leopard pattern bullshit for the ball. Like, who wants red, white, and blue? Like,
Well, let me ask you ladies this. You notice that, and it's happened before on previous seasons where some of the girls fight for a role. They're like, written, like, I want this, I want that, blah, blah, blah. and then you get someone that will bomb the role, and then you'll get someone that like knocked it out of the park. Do you think it's a good idea to voice how bad you want the role, or are you just more like, I will do what, like whatever cards are dealt, that's what I'll deal with and make it work? Or do I fight for the role? Because if you fight and you bomb, you're fucked.
You're fucked. It happens.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think is better to do?
For me, when it comes to Drag Race, I don't like to brag about nothing because they'll flip that thing.
It'll come back. It'll come
they'll
back.
flip it and reverse it on your ass before you know it. I go up in there and say, oh, yes, I'm a dancer. I have all these trained years. And then they said, could you do, what happened to all the dance training? I said, oh, okay, here we go, girl. No, but like I personally probably would play it a little bit cool, a little bit under the radar, and just see how it lies, but not be so gung-ho like I want this role. Because then the girl who's doing the picking is like, you know what, I want that role.
Yeah. Also, too, you're gonna have to be secretive about it, I think. I think if you're just like very coy about it and you're just like, I would like this role, but don't show your enthusiasm, and maybe people may not think you want it as much, so they're like, oh, okay, go ahead and take it. Like, it's fine.
There was a season, and I can't think of her name. She really wanted a role, and she didn't get it.
It was your season.
No. It's an older
Camden
season.
and Bosco?
No.
Bosco
It's
let have.
no.
The one that
I
won
remember
the
that
MTV
one.
Award
That was a good
for
one, but this is another one. It was, what's her name? She does like arts and crafts drag at home.
There's a lot. Okay.
What's her name?
Wow.
What's her name?
Serena
Do we know her
Cha-Cha.
name? No. What's her name?
No, she said arts
Nina
and crafts.
Nina Bonina Brown.
Not you called her drag
There
arts
you
and
go.
crafts, girl.
Well,
my
girl.
God. What about her?
Girl,
Oh, you better get
I
ready for her
mean-
YouTube review. She about to read you.
Listen, what else could we call it?
Paper drag.
I could not wait for
Listen,
that review. I can't wait
Plus,
for
she's
that review.
like doing it at home. I haven't even seen her have a
Oh my
booking or
God.
anything.
Where is
Naysha
No, look,
Lopez.
look. I don't want this to go south where I'm
It
like
is already
reading her.
past Alabama.
Listen, that's not what I wanted to do, but if that's where it went, so what? No, anyway, no.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Stop. I do it for the ratings. I do it for the ratings.
Bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it. So
No,
anyway,
okay, so
yeah, so that had
But you
happened
was
on
talking
her
about her
season
wanting to be
too.
Black China.
Black China, that's what it was. Yeah, she
Uh-huh.
wanted, but she was like mad, like it like poured into the rest of the season,
Yeah.
right? Like that.
Wait, how
that
many-
affected her. That really affected her.
yeah,
Yeah.
she was construction.
Sometimes one moment she is construct.
Bitch, you just wore me out with that. Okay, so I have one question. Now, I've noticed after all of these seasons of Drag Race, they run through just the description of what each part is. Have they ever ran through the whole script to see what part should be played then? Because I think that could be a whole different scenario.
So before you ladies answer, I'll let you guys think about it. When we did Roscoe's Empire, we sat there and we're like, oh, can you just read this? Can you read this? Can you read this? And we went through the whole script. And then afterward, we were like, okay, like you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Like for example, no read. I'm not even reading Kimchi. This time I'm not reading. Earlier I was reading her, but this one I'm not reading. This is Kimchi, and Kimchi has that cute little lisp of hers, and the part that she had so much talking, and she was like tripping over the words
So
and all
many
that. And
S's.
so we were like, maybe you shouldn't do this one. She's like, yeah, no, I shouldn't. Like, give it to somebody else. And then Thorgy took the role, because we, and we were just reading it. So yeah, that's what we did. Did you guys do the same, or like, did you guys just decide?
I think we skimmed. I mean, I wasn't there for the Rusical, so I don't know about that part. But for the couple actings that we've had, I think we just skimmed and seen what kind of like the character descriptions that they give us, So we kind of just looked at the character descriptions and chose from there. I don't think anybody read. I mean, we all looked, but kind of we chose as we looked, and from there, like you got what you got, and if you didn't, you didn't. I kind of was just quick and looked for something that sounded like me, and just was like, that's good. Yeah.
Speaking of sounded like you, have you when you did your girl group or the Rusical, do you feel like any of the roles were like typecast? Or it's like they were kind of specific to
all of them?
Do you,
I
you
think
know what I'm
everybody
saying?
just went to their. I think everybody just went to their comfort for that one, minus like Bosco and Camden fighting. Now, if I was there, I would probably be fighting for Bosco's part. So, like, honestly, that would have been a three-way fight.
Okay.
But yeah, I think everybody was just kind of like went for their like comfortability. I think no one went out for their comfort
I say
zones.
that because like on season 11, our Rusical was Trump the Rusical.
Yes,
So there wasn't a lot of variety
to choose based off
that
of
you
yourself.
could choose from.
Yeah.
So for me, I was given the part of Omarosa, but it was kind of like, who else would I do? Either Omarosa or Oprah,
Right. So you
because
felt
those
like
were the two black queens.
Yeah. They just like.
But I
basically,
feel like
typecasted her.
every acting challenge and even the way like Drag Race is formed, it's formed for these challenges. So they're gonna have, a beauty queen. They're gonna have all these parts no matter what. It's just for each of you to figure out if
Yeah.
you want to challenge yourself or if
Right.
you want to be the person that you are that you came in as.
So would you challenge yourself,
Absolutely.
or would you, play up your role?
I'm gonna challenge myself in an acting challenge because I love to act. Absolutely.
And I think
I'm not
that's-
gonna challenge myself in a sewing challenge because I can't fucking sew.
If
That's
there's,
fair. That's
yeah,
fair.
that's
That's
totally
fair.
fair. And
You
if
know?
there's
That's fair.
10 girls that you're competing with at that time, okay, take the risk. Now, if there's 4 of you,
Yeah.
that ain't the time to be taking no motherfucking challenge and challenging yourself, girl.
I think
like, do what you know.
I think risks benefit you earlier in the competition rather than later. Yeah.
because
That's
they
exactly
figure
what
out
I'm
who
getting
you
at.
are and all that. Yeah, such good conversation.
Yeah.
Okay,
Love,
should
love,
we
love.
jump back in
let's,
now?
Yeah.
Let's jump back in.
We
Wait,
are-
one last question.
Okay.
Does it scare you guys to sing live? I'm hearing them having to sing live. I would have been like, fuck.
I'll do it, but it's not
I'm
good.
gonna do right.
I'm gonna do it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna commit and I'm gonna do it.
I
and
would
if
do
it
it.
sucks, they're gonna auto
Okay,
tune it.
bitch,
and
but
if
you
not,
can sing, bitch. So you tried it.
I'ma
You
do
tried
it.
it because you
I'ma
could
sing.
sing, and you can sing, so
I'ma
you're
sing.
good.
So
Yeah.
we singing.
So in my head, it's like,
But how long do we get to learn the songs?
right.
That's the
That
tea.
I would have fucked it up even more so on purpose, so that RuPaul laughs. Because if you laugh and you fuck it up where she's laughing at you, she loves that.
Well, if
They
you're
love that,
terrible
yeah.
at it, then yeah, fuck it up all the way.
I took singing
Commit.
serious, and I was in the bottom, so
Yeah.
don't take it serious. I was in the bottom for taking it serious. Don't take it serious. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's go right back into it. All right, let's get right into this really quick. Raja and I we literally just said right now when LaPhil was like, oh my God, whatever she said, we're like,
Literally the first time
we've
she's
seen her.
the whole season.
Like, we forgot she was even there. Did you guys forget? Like,
No, that's my girl.
Who?
no, baby.
don't remember her
that
last
was-
week?
No, baby. That was her first confessional all day today.
Well, yeah, today.
That was the first one. Like, you really
But she's
forgot
still
that she was there.
Oh, no, I know
Like,
she's there.
And this is the thing. To be on Drag Race, yeah, this is just my opinion. You ladies, let me know what you guys think. To be on Drag Race, to stay on Drag Race, yeah, you got to win the challenges, fierce runways. But if your confessional is everything, if you are hilarious, if you are turning it in there, if you are making them laugh, bitch, they will keep you to the end. It don't matter what the fuck else you're doing. What do you ladies think?
I will not confirm nor deny that statement.
I thought I was pretty funny season 11, but
Oh my God, you
I
were.
didn't stay. No, but I made it halfway through.
Yeah.
There you
I'll
go.
say, I'll say if you at least pay attention to what is going on in the room, not just with yourself, but with other people, you really can make it far, I think.
I
You
feel-
just pay attention to what's going on.
I feel like with Drag Race, like with life, you got to go into it full throttle at every opportunity.
Yeah.
So when you sit down to do a confessional, you got to sit down and do a confessional. They ask you about something, you say, bitch! Oh my God!
Yes. Like
You
it
know
was,
what I mean?
Like it was
You
the
go
only
over there.
moment of your life. Yes. Like it was
It's the last of, yeah.
Like it's the craziest, most like you're
It's
never gonna believe what
so
just
true.
happened. Yeah.
Say, girl, it's a brand new day in the workroom.
Thank you.
Girl, it's a brand new day in the workroom.
It's a brand new day. Yes. Oh, this looks great.
It's
Yeah. Here's the thing, you're here to create a reality TV show. If you don't talk,
It's TV.
If you don't talk, there's no TV, right? So like, if you're just like very enthusiastic about what you have to do as your job, they'll benefit.
But
you
I
one way or
find this
another.
is where you figure out the actresses and the people that are just there. Because,
It's not just there.
yeah, because some people are just there. Like, I mean, like you forget that they're there.
Yeah.
Remember? You just touched on
Who?
it.
Phil.
You are in your confessional, you're by yourself. So they're doing all this like, yeah, bitch, today it was so fierce, and you're just talking to an iPad, correct? Yep. So
Because, yeah, they told me that now because of COVID, it had turned
Uh-huh.
into like an iPad or something.
Yeah.
So you have to do all that. You have to maintain all that energy
Alone.
without anybody there. There's no hype man. You better eat that motherfucking pretzel, bitch. There is gonna be a full meme of that. I promise you.
Hey,
And please zoom in on it. I want you to
Oh.
zoom in on
I gotta
Jasmine.
gain the weight so I can get the BBL. So like, I gotta eat. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, but that's kind of where you find when the confessionals are very fierce like that because the energy is there. Some girls just don't have that. They can't confess.
Totally. On season 8, they told Layla and Dax time and time and time and again, talk. Please talk. Say something. You guys are not saying anything. Yes, the lip sync was very anticlimactic. There was nothing that really happened, but I think
That
they
was
got
just who
sent
they are.
home because the confessionals were like, tell us it's a new day. And they're like,
Yeah.
it's a new day
It's a new day.
in the workroom.
Sad about it.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that was going on in the workroom because when you talk to Layla, that bitch is everything. One of the most talented queens that I've ever met with makeup. She's just creative. She made an entire blazer from scratch. Like, she
Yeah.
knows how to sew. She's got personality. But when you get in a room with a bunch of very strong personalities, and our season was personality. You had
Yeah.
Acid Betty. You had Thorgy Thor. You had Bob the Drag Queen. None of that is beauty. It's all... it's
Right. Oh, there goes Naysha. Now, Shade is
I'm
too
kidding.
She said,
I'm
I'm a personality-based season.
I'm kidding.
Okay?
I'm just
Wow.
saying it was all personality.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Right. A personality-based season. So shady.
I'm kidding. Those are 3 people that I absolutely love and adore. Like, I love them. Like,
but do they
seriously.
love you?
No, actually, they do. They adore me. They adore
I
me,
know.
actually. Yes. They know I'm just joking and I'm doing it for the ratings.
Yeah. For the gigs.
Oh my god.
Okay, but yes, it. Do you guys think it does play a huge role, right?
I definitely think the confessionals play a part.
Yep.
And it also plays a lot to do with how much screen time you get too. Yeah, totally. Because like if you're in a room, but like season 11, for me in the workroom, there's not a lot of footage of me in the workroom.
Right.
But there's plenty of me in the confessional. Because I went up in there letting have in the confessional.
Yeah.
So I made it count where it needed to,
Yeah.
or at some point in the competition. So I think that's what like edged me out too, because there were girls in the room that were quiet in the room, quiet in the confessionals, and they didn't get either.
Yeah. Yeah, you have
No,
to find
totally.
you have to find your strong suit. Like, where are you strongest? Are you strongest front in the in the workroom? Are you strongest in the confessions or like on the runway? You know, and kind of like find that like sweet spot. For me, it was honestly like I knew I could talk and I knew I could dance, so I kind of led on those. And like for me, I was in a lot of confessionals and I performed a lot in the bottom. So, you know, you just if you rely on those strong suits, you're usually good. Yeah.
All right, should we go right back into this gig? Yes.
Yeah, let's see
All
what
right,
we're gonna-
let's go right back into it.
Okay.
Mary, that
was
lot.
very entertaining.
listen, that was live. That was sickening.
That was
so good. Now, how many do we think it was really live? Do we really think it was really live?
I buy
Or do you
it.
think they
I
did?
buy it. Nobody
I'm buying
was
it,
like
right?
spectacular vocal.
No, right.
Yes, they definitely performed it live.
Yeah.
I don't know if we heard it live.
Right.
But we
That's
definitely
what I
saw
think
it
too.
live. Yeah.
That's what I think so too.
Yeah.
This was the thing. You ladies, let me know what you think. I don't see a bottom there. I can't say this one bombed.
Yeah, nobody did terrible.
So what do you think?
It was so good. What do you mean?
That was good. But I think, what's her name? Dakota, the blonde girl. Blonde. She had the pigtails.
Dakota Schiffer, yeah.
Yeah, she did good, but I didn't like live.
Really?
She did good.
She's the one with Black
She
Pepper.
was on stage
Black
the
Pepper
whole
and
time.
her, right?
Yeah. She was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you
no
think,
shade to
Raja?
her. I just
Raja,
think,
what are you
yeah.
thinking?
I don't know who I would say was in the bottom. I do know that my favorite was Danny Beard.
Yeah,
Yes.
Danny did great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Totally.
Danny killed it. Like, every time Danny opened her mouth, it was something funny.
I have
And
to
then
give
that
my
voice.
Who was the one that was Van Dyke, or who's the dick person, the dick character that with the broom?
Pixie.
Who was that?
Pixie Polite.
Yeah, Pixie,
Yeah.
Pixie did good too. I liked her opening. Yeah.
LaFille
You
was
know,
great at
originally
the
they
end.
had the same, they switched roles.
Oh, they did in the beginning and they switched it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, got it.
I thought everyone did really well.
so good.
I think,
Jombers,
right?
just
Jumpers came
just,
out
like,
of the
came
shell.
through.
Oh, hey,
That
yeah,
was
yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
That was great. Yeah, I like
This
that.
might be a good night for Jumpers.
Yeah. Maybe she'll get that badge. She won't be the only one anymore. You never know.
What
Or
about
at least be in the top.
what about LaFille? How do we feel about LaFille?
I thought there was a lot
Yeah?
of, I thought there was great energy to end the show.
Yeah.
What-
Yeah.
And I mean, this is the part that I'm like, fuck. It's like, not one person fumbled lines, fumbled words, like, and that was a lot. There was a lot of lines. That
There was a
lot of shit.
smidgen of choreography between the twins that was just undone. But other than
Yeah.
that, everything seemed very seamless for
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
So
Overall, good.
because of that, are you putting the twins in the bottom?
You know, like I said, I don't have a bottom tonight. Really.
Okay.
I thought this is
Just-
Okay.
Y'all heard that,
do
right?
need at home.
I know y'all heard that.
I think when we see
Oh,
runways,
y'all were like,
we'll get a better
squ-
idea.
Now the runways are going to change. That's going to throw it all up.
Yeah.
So let's put them in a hocus pocus and see what's the tea.
We will, but before we get back into the show,
Should we say hi to some people?
yeah, because every single week we have been saying hello to some of our subscribers that subscribe from very, very far away, and some kind of close by too. Not,
Yeah,
not,
and
not
we
too
see
far.
you.
Yeah.
We see all of your comments,
Yeah.
and we love you, and thank you for tuning into our lives when we're live.
Yes, and we also see the negative ones, and for that, last time I was
I
like,
just move on.
No,
I'm beyond that.
No, last time, no, I read everything. It's just because I'm like crazy like that, and I want to read everything, and like, but I read them, and like last time I was like, fuck you, and blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I don't want to say fuck you to those people. You know what I want to say is that I hope that you have love in your life. I hope that you are good. I wish you everything but the best. And if you feel the need to have to get on the computer to make any one of these individuals on this stage feel negative, I hope that you do what you need to do so that you're better in
To
your
be
life.
well.
To be better. Because I am not going to say nothing negative
Okay.
about any. We're not going to do the negative on negative.
But
you know
if
what
you
I mean?
out there leaving nasty ass comments
Yeah.
with your rude ass,
It's
we hope at least that you will subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
And that you have also pushed the like button.
Subscribe and like
Okay.
and share
talk
and
all
then
the shit you
comment.
want. Talk
Yes.
all the shit you want. Subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram
You
too
can
if you want,
comment
bitch.
as long as you
Anyway.
like, subscribe, and share.
I
Yeah.
live.
Yes, please follow me on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's start these shout outs. We're
Yes,
going to
let's
send
say
a little
hi.
shout out to Arthur and Matthew all the way in Germany. Hi, Arthur and Matthew.
Wiener Schnitzel.
We
right?
want to say hi to Marin. What?
Is it a Wiener
I don't-
Schnitzel?
I don't even know what the fuck she just said.
I
right
was
now.
just like a schnitzel.
A
Oh.
Schnitzel.
We want to say hello to Marin in Croatia.
Yes, we want to say hello to Dib in Algeria. All the way in Algeria. This next, I don't know if this is a
I think
typo.
this next one I think is just a username, but hello to Tingly Fish in Texas.
Hey, that is my working.
Come on, Tingly Fish.
Yes, mama.
And Jasmine's like, I'm here, bitch. I'm here.
I was gonna say that's my working name. God damn, y'all air me out. Damn.
Jasmine's like, I'm right here, bitch. All right, and then we're
Tingly
gonna send
Fish.
We're going to send un beso y un abrazo a Ryan in Barcelona, all the way in Spain.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we just want to remind you guys to keep watching every single week. Please subscribe. We're going to continue to send shout-outs. And I personally am going to send a little something to one person that is subscribed. So, no, to two people. We're gonna do new subscriber and old subscriber, because I know there's a lot of people that are like, well, I've subscribed for years, you know, and they're kind of like upset about
It's
that.
very that.
So we're gonna choose an old school subscriber and a new school subscriber, and I'm personally gonna send you a little
Her
something.
nudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna send
Oh, Naysha sends you her old dirty
you could
tights.
Google those.
Her bitty bum bum, yeah.
Dirty
Actually, you
tights in the
can't.
mail.
You cannot.
Little ass.
Wrong Drag Race girl.
I personally just want to say hello to Junior from Florida. He has been watching for a while, and
But is he subscribed?
yes,
Is he
oh, he is
subscribed?
He
subscribed.
motherfucking subscribed.
He is
Junior,
subscribed
I'm gonna
and
check
verified.
this list. And you better be subscribed. All right,
Also,
so shout
don't
out-
forget
what's
that
up?
we are performing tonight, starting at 10:30. All of us lovely gals up here will be
Yes.
performing. So stick around and all that jazz. Are we dancing tonight?
We
Yeah,
dancing.
in one of
we
them.
Karen.
We're gonna dance.
We're gonna carry on.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's
yes,
carry
yes,
on.
yes.
I'm wearing one of my runways from the season. for-
Ooh.
Oh,
Is it-
listen, we
Ooh.
love
I'd love to see it in
that.
person,
We love
yeah.
to see them in
it's
person.
very pretty.
Yes, we love.
You said you're doing a carry on?
What'd you say? What?
No,
You said
we're
you're
gonna
doing
carry
a
on.
Oh.
I said we're gonna carry on. We carrying on.
That is a song. Wait, no, Martha
carry
Walsh sings that song. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sit.
I was
laughed
like, oh,
so
Naysha
hard.
pulling out the pageant numbers, bitch. You better.
She giving an egg
You better. Y'all serious
I
tonight.
cannot. All right. Well, let's get back into the show, because I am really curious to see how they're gonna determine
Yeah, these
a
runways are
bottom
gonna. Yes.
in this, because I thought everyone was great. So, Mikey,
they
let's
told
get
us
right
the
back
runway
into
yet?
it. I'm sorry?
Have
What's
they
the
told
runway?
us the runway yet?
No, we don't know the runway yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yes,
we
we
don't know.
do.
What is
Oh, what was it?
West End.
West End?
West End.
Isn't that like where they're
So it's like
Broadway?
Broadway.
Bridgerton.
Broadway. Got it.
Broadway. So I'm wondering what Cheddar's gonna do, because she was a cat last week. So let's see what's about
Right.
to happen.
Okay, got it. Let's see.
As long as she doesn't James Corden it, we're good. Okay, cool. Perk.
Ooh.
Oh.
She's been canceled, girl. She's
Come on,
been
cats.
canceled. Because she's a mean person,
She's
girl.
a mean person at a restaurant.
So am I. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, do we... All right. The critiques.
Fair.
How do we feel about them?
I'm still a little confused. Who was in the bottom? Baby, Dakota,
Dakota and
and LaFille?
Phil.
wait.
Oh,
I think
wow.
LaPhil's runway saved her. She's safe.
Wait, which one's LaFille?
You can't
I'm a
do
little
all that.
drunk and I
She's
haven't
The
watched
King and
any
I.
of
The
them.
King and
King and I.
I. It's the King and I one.
She's the
Asian
one
queen.
not
Oh,
showing
yeah.
her nipples.
Oh,
Why do
yeah.
we have to show our nipples?
Yeah, no, I think she's in the top, definitely. Yeah, I thought she was in the top.
I don't
No,
know.
because
No.
Rue told her, I wish
She
you
said-
would have put your own stamp on it.
On the
and made
character.
it like,
I thought
you know what
that
I mean?
meant like,
So
hi, you didn't win. Like, you're there, but not enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I was saying. I was confused, but then now that I think about it, because JB or John Burrs
Yes. Oh,
actually got really good
right.
critiques.
She did really good this
So.
week.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's and she like made that comment about her lip. Camden got that same comment in our
But you
season
remember
about the
Camden
lip.
had absolutely no lip.
Yeah, I know, but like, this girl basically has the same like facial structure in terms of like chin and like lip wise as Camden. So I understand the tea on that. But yeah, I mean, I think she looks good.
But let me ask you this. Do you understand, because
Yeah.
I don't, do you understand why that would be a critique?
No.
Exactly. Shut the fuck
That's what
up.
I'm thinking.
Like,
I'm
why,
like,
what
of
is
all
the
the
point?
things
What
to
is
talk
the
about.
point to say, girl, you barely have a lip,
Yeah.
but your eye makeup look good?
She said that. Listen, she said the same thing to Jinx.
And why is what I'm saying. I always
Well,
think
I
that
mean,
if
do you
it's
see
not
her
constructive,
lips?
like if I can't learn from what you're telling me, then don't fucking say it.
No, she's saying
I
go
think
get
it
you
was
some
a
motherfucking
compliment, though.
lips.
You think so?
Well, what she said was you don't naturally have a
big
naturally
lip.
have big
Face.
lips, but somehow you've like drawn the attention
Made it
to
more
To your
feminine.
eyes.
Yeah. And I don't.
But I was thinking to myself, she could use a little bit of something else.
she could use a little bit more contour, a little bit more
Meanwhile, she's
blush,
like-
a little bit more.
Oh, you're like telling her to
she
get
did
filler.
cute on the lips, but what about the cheeks?
Yeah, she could use. Yeah.
We were talking. Jumper's makeup makes her look a little older than she actually is.
Uh-huh.
And
And it's-
sometimes and makeup can do that. You know, that's like
Yeah.
why contouring. It's not everybody doesn't have to put it in the same place.
I could agree. As someone
Everybody
who
has a
used to
different face
paint
shape.
older when they were, I agree. She paints a little bit older than she needs to. But
Color also
yeah.
has a lot to do with it, like what
Yeah.
colors you choose to put on your lips.
Yeah.
or your cheeks, or any.
She said, Rania said, wait, what, bitch?
Now, wait, girl.
Now what? No, girl. It's like the color lips that you choose. You know the
color foundation, but
the
you don't want to
color-
be dead. Beige
I always
face.
think it's the three. It's the color eyeshadow, it's the color on your cheek, and it's the color on
Yeah.
your lip. Those three things, if you choose the wrong color, can definitely age
Yeah.
you. You guys agree?
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she also. I
That's
didn't.
why I don't switch it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's same, bitch.
Same
She
eye.
gonna be looking
Dude,
the
lip
same
girl
for
every
50 years.
Yeah. Same face, same everything. I didn't agree with Michelle's read about John. What's her name? Benet.
John Burrs.
John
no.
Burrs.
Not Benet, bitch.
John Benet Ramsey.
Not
died.
John Benet
What the fuck are you
Ramsey.
drinking
I
tonight?
don't know. You said something
This
about
bitch
it's
said
vodka
John
Rebel.
Benet Ramsey.
I didn't agree with RuPaul or not RuPaul. Michelle's read on her where it looked unfinished. I thought her dress looked good. I thought it looked finished.
It
Yeah,
which one?
The raincoat.
I think
Yeah,
she
it
was
was
wearing the
good.
raincoat. I think she was trying to get
I
you.
thought the raincoat was one of the
Yeah.
best ones,
I
right?
thought it was too.
What
Michelle
did you
was like-
What did you guys
What did we think?
Yeah.
But tell me something.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we liked it
did y'all-
overall.
what
I
was
think-
the musical?
Singing,
Singing
in the rain. Which originated over that's like a huge
Right.
musical over there. It's
Also-
been running for so long.
Yeah. I don't love Dakota went for what? Pretty Woman?
No,
Funny
my
Girl.
God, funny
Wait,
girl.
what about?
Pretty
Wait,
Woman.
hold on. Do you know musicals by chance? Or do you have to take
I
your
lived in
guitar?
New York City and I only went to one Broadway theater the entire time. Yeah,
Right.
I don't follow musical theater, but I've seen it.
Do you know what the last one was? The Plant?
Oh yeah, Shop of Horrors. I
Okay.
play the little slots
It's
at
a
the
little
Vegas. Yeah.
shop. Not, you got to give the whole thing. Or they're gonna
No, but there's like a Vegas slot machine based off of it, so that's how I know it.
So,
Jasmine, your stock is going
Wait,
down
wait.
moment by moment.
Girl, I'm pretty. I didn't say I was smart.
yes.
Or-
So let's touch base on the two that were safe. That was Black Pepper. And-
Cheddar Gorgeous.
Cheddar.
What did you ladies think of those two? Do you think they were safe?
Yeah.
Do you think they should have been top, the bottom, or like what?
I mean, I guess they were safe.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
like,
what was
there was
Cheddar's
nothing like
runway again?
Yeah.
really
Cheddar
stood out.
did Hedwig.
Hedwig.
Oh yeah, it was so good.
I
The
thought-
Hedwig was
I
really,
thought it
really
was
good.
really good
Oh,
too.
it was like
I thought
spot
she was one of the
on.
top ones for me.
Yeah.
And the wings were so proportionate.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to be in the top.
You know, Cheddar, I love hearing Cheddar talk because she's so dramatic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything sounds like Shakespeare. You know, she describes it and it's like, oh, girl, you gave us a whole soliloquy, bitch. You better. You better.
And then Black Pepper, I don't know if I'm just not fair with her because she's my favorite
Uh-huh.
and I hold her to a different standard probably. But that head was all crooked, looked like it was gonna fall off, and it just didn't. To me, it wasn't a top look or even
Yeah.
a safe look. Did you guys think
I
it
like the
was?
fabric choices and the mixing, the matching.
That's a
I
nice
just-
way to say that you didn't like it, girl.
I just don't think she did enough in the actual challenge to be in the top. So that's why I think she deserved safe. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
You're
say
right.
I would
That's
say
what
her
it is.
performance definitely keeps her safe. The outfit was a choice, but when you reference it to the Lion King stage play, the musical,
Yeah.
where,
It is
where
very
they
that.
actually
The
wear-
headpiece,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's very that costume.
I'm
so
going to
it
see
could've
that
been
I
November
saw that
18th.
one.
That
Can't
makes
wait.
sense.
I saw that
Oh,
one.
that's the
If
one
I
you
saw
saw.
that one. I saw
And
that
not-
one. That was
Big
good.
stay open and go, bye, You
Oh
don't
my
know?
God.
Girl.
I saw in the top. What's the top little area? The
I
top
can-
balcony? Yeah.
She
it's
said, girl, I cannot with you.
Yeah. That's my Broadway extension and
Oh
kinky
my
boots.
God. All
All
right,
right.
so
Should we dig in? Like jump
Yeah,
right back in
let's
and
just
see?
see
Sure,
it.
let's
Yeah,
let's
let's
kill
do
on
it.
the
Let's see.
runway.
Let's see who's top.
Who do we
I'm
think
so
is winning?
curious.
Who do we think is
Who do
winning?
you think is
Who do you
gonna?
think is
Oh,
winning?
a Beard.
Oh,
Danny Beard.
is. I think
Danny
we are
Beard.
all in conjunction.
Danny Beard.
Who do you think is gonna win the challenge?
Danny.
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 Yep.
Danny's outfit was everything.
It was
Everything.
And I think our
Her.
bottom two is going to be really sad because
Yeah.
I think they were all really good tonight.
Uh-huh.
All right,
What?
let's go back. Let's jump right back
Fold.
into it.
Danny Beard.
Yeah, it looks like Danny.
So it looks like Danny might get this win, yeah? What do you ladies
Danny's
think?
getting
Yeah.
this damn win tonight.
Yeah.
She
I think so,
bad.
too.
You know what? Miss Pixie Polite is going to be pissed off.
Okay.
Yet again. Like, damn.
Yeah.
It's giving very Jan energy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
And then
Where's my star?
and then to know that she gave that role up, she switched.
She switched it with Danny, so yeah.
Damn. Just that close.
Yep.
Well, Danny's an actress anyway. We knew that no
Well,
matter
Danny
what
is-
role
yeah.
Danny was going to get, Danny was going to
Entertaining for sure.
Yeah.
All right, really quick. Really quick.
Have another
I
House
tried
of
to
Love
say
cocktail.
two words at the
Really
same
weird.
time. Next week, I want to let you guys know that our guests are going to be Miss Pangina Hills and Blair St. Clair.
Oh, yay.
Seats are on sale now on our link on Instagram, so feel free to go and buy tickets for that. They will be
Yes.
here next week for the viewing party as well as performing at 10:30 for Book It Up Fridays. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Also,
Book it up.
we're gonna get into a little Q&A here in a few moments after
Yeah.
this episode. So if you guys have any questions for these lovely ladies, please start thinking of them.
Feel
And
free.
Naysha and I will be around to let
Totally.
you ask them.
And then is Gabo still around? I know Gabo was here somewhere close by. He's not close by. We'll show him in a second because he's wearing
Yeah,
the merch.
he has the merch on.
He has the merch on,
Ew.
and I wanted him to come by the screen really quick.
Oh,
But
come
no,
on,
not
man.
you, sir. Although you very attractive and
Oh,
there
come
you
here,
go. Come here,
Gabo.
Gabo. Come here, Gabo.
Oh, yeah.
But bitch, did that
Come over
man
here in
not look
front
like Gabo though?
Right here, turn around, Gabo.
Look.
Also, this is the merch. He's so.
Ooh, I need
our merch, our
one.
Roscoe's merch,
Yes.
available. So just want to remind you guys that you can get it on our website, roscoes.com.
Do you
as
guys
well
have
as
any of them
drag
here?
queen merch. We don't have any of them here.
Wow.
And
Wow.
And also, don't
That's
be
not a part of the goodie package?
no, and he is
Damn,
not
I'm kidding.
single for all you thirsty ass thoughts out there, bitch.
Because you guys be asking, who's that? Who's that? That's
Girl.
Gabo. That's
None of
our
your business.
married friend.
Well, he got
Gabo.
on his single lady short, so he should tell somebody.
Well, she trying to make some money, boo.
It is 70 degrees, Mary.
She's
You
trying
out
to
here
make-
like it's 40.
Yes.
All right, ladies and
Let's
gentlemen,
go
let's go
down.
ahead and get back into this. Let's see who's lip syncing and all that good stuff. I'm dying to see who's in the top and the bottom.
All
Wow.
right.
Work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that twist.
What a way
So-
to end the episode.
My favorite thing was RuPaul was like, okay, fair. Yeah, I was going to say
I respect
that.
I respect that. I was. Yeah. That's
She's
what
like, I
she said.
respect it. I don't have to say it. Great.
So let me ask you this: Do you think Dakota was gonna win that lip sync?
Honestly, watching it, I kind of think Dakota kind of turned it.
It was
Like,
very
What
close for
she
me.
was good. It was
Audience,
50-50.
who do you think won the lip sync?
Okay, I'm gonna shut the
It
fuck
could've
up.
been a double
save. It's kinda
Shut
mixed.
the fuck up.
It could have been a double save,
Yeah.
but needless to say, what happened tonight is something that is very important. You guys have to remember to take care of yourselves. Mental health is so
Yes.
important.
Yeah.
And whether or not you're on TV or not living your life day to day, you have to take time for yourself.
Yeah.
Or shit like this is gonna happen. Like it's very, very sad that this had to happen this way for her. But
Yeah.
there's, like we say, there's always gonna be something amazing that happens out of being on Drag Race. So
It was very convenient. No,
It was the most peef. It was
She
the
was
most,
like, "Oh, I'm in the bottom again. You know what?
yeah.
Let me
Can
just
I
go
say
home.
something real quick?"
It's time. It's time. She said, I'm going to call my time before you could call it. Thank you. But that was the most peaceful quitting of a show possible.
I
Like,
mean,
she
I'm
bowed out
good.
gracefully. She was like,
Graceful.
"So look."
she can literally say, "I didn't get eliminated, bitch. I left.
I left.
I chose
I
to
chose.
leave." Yeah.
I will have to take a different stance than everybody in the room. I think Dakota won that lip sync.
Yeah.
I feel like she was giving it.
I think
too.
so too.
Maybe because it was unexpected.
Yeah,
for her.
and it's one of those things too. Is that it's called, yes, of course you want to perform and you want to do the most and you want to get all the attention and all that, but it's called lip sync for a reason.
Yeah.
And that should be the focus before anything. So sometimes all the tricks and all the the splits and the this and the that, it doesn't
It
do
don't
it.
work all the
It don't
time.
work all
Yeah.
the time. You know what I mean? Okay, but with that said, are we happy with the way things turned out, even with her stepping
Well,
away?
I'm not happy the girl had to leave.
Content. Yeah.
I'm happy that she is aware of the fact that she had to remove herself from a toxic situation because not all of us can do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I commend her for
Yes.
saying, you know what? I can't do this, and I need to remove myself.
Yeah,
and
real.
no matter how much we want it, I have to. And
Yes, I
that
agree.
that is an admirable trait. That's I'm happy for her, actually.
And the great thing about Baby too is that we've gotten how many episodes? This is what, episode 5?
Yeah.
5, yeah.
We've gotten 5 really good episodes of her like commentating. So we know her personality. We know she's an entertainer. So she's gonna be booked and blessed.
We love Baby,
Yeah,
and
sure.
hopefully we'll see her one day here at
Yeah.
Roscoe's.
Doing
we love
the
Baby.
thing.
Yes,
Doing
we
the
love you,
thing.
Baby, and we
Yeah,
hope that you're
baby.
doing
Good job, babes.
well, and that this didn't trigger some shit. Cause
Yeah,
you know-
sorry.
you know
Okay.
when you see it air,
Yeah.
did it do stuff to you guys when you
Yeah.
saw it like come back on?
Oh,
You
yeah.
were here the night you got eliminated.
Yeah, I was here when I
So
got eliminated.
I know how
Living it.
Same girl.
I know
Living
how
it
traumatic
in
that was for
person
you.
Isn't the worst, but also like when you do get eliminated, it's low key a relief. So it's not the worst thing to experience. And like I will say, Roscoe's was very supportive and very giving to me when I did get eliminated. I didn't feel like any bad way about it. So I was content. Yeah.
And we love
Yeah, I
you here.
can't say the same, girl. I can't say the same.
You said it was a little different on my part. Yeah.
Okay. Roscoe's was like, okay.
Okay. She said to the
We
next.
glad you up out of there, bitch.
Yeah.
I want to remind everyone that we will be performing at 10:30 p.m. tonight. So stick around. But right now we're going to do Q&A. If
Not
anyone-
AM.
Wait, did I say AM?
No, you said PM. Like we was gonna be here at 10:30 AM.
You know,
girl,
I'll be in the Uber to the
You see how
airport
she
by
be
then.
trying?
Y'all got a brunch,
stuck.
right?
Do we have any questions? Anybody want to start this Q&A out here? Anybody have a question for these gals?
It's okay, we don't bite.
No.
Nope.
We can end it, I guess. Okay, all
No,
right.
do we
Yeah.
have Q&A? No. Should chat more.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wet over here. Be careful. Somebody,
I'm sorry. My pussy's elevated.
Yeah, it's okay.
This is a little graphic. I'm sorry.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Rex.
Rex.
Hey, Rex.
Oh, cute.
So my question's for Raja. I believe one of the last times you were here, you said for All Stars you either made most, if not all, of your outfits. So should we expect that for Canada's versus the world or
I didn't make
Balenciaga?
a single thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. Of course, I made
joke.
everything.
Yeah.
The entire time.
Yes, that's great.
And I can't give away. I had to make one thing there. And it was like, oh, okay, bitch, here we go. No, but I made everything, of course.
Amazing. That has to be such a good, like, is it a stress reliever? Like, you get the list and you're like, we need these 10 things. And you're like, all right, I'm going to make these 10 things. You know what I mean? Because
Well, I'm very strategic
Yeah.
in the way that I plan to go to Drag Race. Like, I don't necessarily, like, of course, everything in my closet I've made. So I can go pull something out of my closet that's already made and be like, I
rejudge.
made this for the show. But it's not necessarily for the show. Like, so, like this go round, you'll see some items maybe from season 11 or, from other
Gigs.
years and gigs, because the turnaround from All Stars to doing Canada was very quick. So I got the call and was like, yeah, I'll go. Wait, what are you talking about? I forgot how quick it is, bitch. I forgot.
Yeah.
But
Are
I
we-
pulled the Juju B. Juju said,
I said, I'll pull from this package. I'll pull from this package.
okay, hello.
we have another question right over here.
Hi. It seemed to me like Rue knew that was going to happen with Baby, and I just was curious, based on your all's experience with Drag Race, do you think that was a little bit produced? Because usually you can see when Rue's shocked about something, and she was just like, okay, I respect that. Bye.
What do you ladies think? Do you think it was a little...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe she just didn't want to hear the words and just kind of jumped right before it. It was like before
Is
you
what
could
I was
get
saying,
there.
girl.
Yeah.
I feel like it was very
Like, before you could
timing-
get there.
The timing was
Yeah.
right. Like, you know what? Can I say something for you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you speak. I'm gonna let you have your moment. But
Very
Beyonce-
Kanye with Taylor at the VMAs.
But
I'm gonna let
Beyonce
you have
had
your
the
moment,
best-
but yeah,
Also, it could have, you know what it could have been too? It could have been like where she was like, maybe earlier spoke to production and was like,
Yeah.
I'm leaving. I can't
Yeah.
do this no more. And they said, listen, can you just do the lip sync?
Uh-huh.
And then during like after the lip sync, you just eliminate yourself. That way we can at least have
Yeah.
the lip sync, and maybe that could have
That
happened.
could have been a play.
She didn't
but
give
I
up.
also feel like in that moment, Rue really chose her words very wisely to just say, I respect that, as opposed to, making it like a long drawn out,
Right.
trying to convince her to stay. Because, when we're dealing with mental health and when we're speaking about mental health, we
Yeah.
got to take it seriously.
Yeah.
And we can't force our own or
Selves.
project
Yeah.
onto other people what we wish for them.
She's
So.
rather her being like, why not? Like, come on, push through it. Like, isn't this what you want? She's like, okay, I understand where you're at this point.
Right.
You can go take that.
But
break.
I heard the little stutter. She was like, I respect that.
I respect that. Took a second. Went, okay.
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 I was just about to eliminate. I respect that.
Yeah. Yeah. She said, if I don't have to say it, better. Great.
Right, yeah. All right. Do we have any more questions in the audience? Right over here. Okay, coming. Your name, where you're from, and then your question.
Daniel, and I'm from San Diego originally, and I go to school out here in Chicago.
Hey.
So my question is about, like, how do you balance the amount of traveling you guys do and the amount of work you do? How do you balance out, like, your relationships and your friendships with people while you're traveling so much?
They have no friends.
I mean,
I was just about to say, bitch.
None of us have friends, girl.
in terms of a social life, I don't really have much other than like working. But in terms of like my like relationship with my partner, my family, and things like that, I just try to tell them what I'm doing each day and things like that. But at least with me and my partner, if I'm at a hotel or things like that, I'll spend majority of my time on FaceTime while I'm getting ready, things like that. You just have to make sure you're communicating with your partners or your friendship, saying, hey, this is what I'm going through. It may be very busy at this moment, but know that I love you and still have the same respect. I may not be able to be as communicative as I used to be, but I'm still there and I still have the same feelings. I think taking, into consideration workload as well as what you can mentally and physically take on at the same time is very, you have to make those lines in between what you can do and what you can't do. And having that boundary for yourself very early on in the career, I think, is very helpful, because you can overwork yourself to a point where you need such a long break where you're not working for a long time. So I think it's honestly just balancing of what your body can physically handle and mentally. Yeah.
And boundaries. You said, like,
Yeah.
that's so important to have boundaries to know
If
what-
you can't
yeah.
do it, like, say, hey, I'm really sorry. Unfortunately, I can't do this event because, I'm mentally or not physically ready to do it. I feel like it's better to communicate to people that, like, you're not ready to do it, rather than to be like, I'll do it and give, like, a half-assed job and you be disappointed with the outcome. You know what I mean? We all are wanting, like, a good outcome out of it. So if we're working on the same page and talking about it, then it'll be a better outcome. Yeah.
How about you, Raja?
Girl, listen, I'm single, so I ain't got nobody to call to say, hey, boo, I made it into the new city. Or could you FaceTime me and watch me get dressed and watch me sleep over here? So my balance is very, is do what I want to do, come and go as I please. As far as balancing friendships, I think the friends that I have now are the same friends that I started with. And a lot of my friends now are my sisters from all of the seasons that I've done. So, like, I connect with a lot of my sisters on a daily. Baby.
What type of man do you
What
want?
type
Oh,
of man
so
am
we're-
I ready for?
So oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait
Wait
a minute.
What type of man are you looking
Wait.
for?
So for
You got a 401k, sir?
We got a proposal.
Let
We
me
got
walk
a
down and
proposal.
ask
You know
a
what?
question.
Look,
Wait.
here comes Naysha.
Wait
She
a
said
second.
a man that
Naysha
can
got her
afford
best.
a man that can afford this.
Wait, hold on. Excuse me.
What
No.
are you
Oh, no,
waiting
no.
for?
Oh, you want to interrupt the show? You're going to tell me who
Okay.
you are now.
Okay.
Hold on, girl. Hold on. Sir, would you like to stand up, please? Thank you. What is
Hi.
your name?
Alfonso.
This is
Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Don't
right?
get all soft
Raja,
now.
Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Well, Alfonso, that's
How you
Raja.
doing?
Are you from Chicago?
I'm living in Chicago.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia.
Ooh, we'll take it. Okay. Okay.
Please give me the answer for my question.
Well, I
What type of man?
wait. What was the question? What was the question?
No.
What type of man do you need, right, to be married? Or
I love grown men. I
Oh,
don't
he
like.
looked like a
there we
grown
go.
man.
So you're on the right
I,
track.
I like
man.
grown men. I like men that aren't gonna play games because I'm way too old. I'm way too old to be playing games. I'm at the point in my life where I'm established in my career. I know what my career is. I'm not changing who I am. So if you can come and add to my life, let's do that.
Work. So,
But don't add no
Alfonso,
stress.
can
Don't
you
add
add
no
to her
stress.
life?
Can you add to her
Can you
life?
add
That's
to
what
her
she
life?
wants to
Okay.
know.
Don't be stressing me out, Alfonso. Okay.
I don't.
He said he don't, which means
Now
he
he's
won't.
speechless.
Okay,
Look.
I love that. Well, it's nice meeting
So
you.
so
Okay, thank you for coming
Very
out.
nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yes.
so we're gonna make sure y'all like talk.
Y'all
we'll
talk
have a,
after.
We'll have
Make
a
sure-
meet and greet
She's
after
gonna be
this.
performing at 10:30. Make sure to stick around for her performance. She'll give you a solo number.
I have her number in my phone. I will give it to you.
Naysha's setting it up like Dr.
Wow.
Phil and everything.
Raja's gonna be. Hey, who the hell is this? Did you have a question, ma'am? All right, we have a question right over here. Name, where you're from, and then your question.
Right. My name is Pete.
Hey, Pete.
I'm living in St. Louis. I'm originally from New York, Jasmine.
Her.
Not the city, but my family's from there.
Oh,
Sorry.
word. What part?
I'm.
That part.
It's okay.
She's
Don't worry.
nervous. She's
It's
nervous.
okay. It's okay. Don't be nervous. You're good.
So I'm from like Dutchess County originally.
Okay.
Not Poughkeepsie, Pauling, New York. It's a little shithole, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
love it.
I was from a
Um,
shithole. I was from Binghamton, so I know the vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. My ex is like from there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a shithole. And
Yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, I have a question for Raja. First, gonna tell you, me and my mom absolutely love you.
Aw,
Season
thank
14
you.
was one of the first seasons she watched. When she saw you go home, she was like, "That's some fucking bullshit."
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. Yeah.
But my question's for Raja. You're like one of my favorite
Oh,
queens.
bitch.
You're like,
All of that about the housing and the
I'm
exes.
Hey, I'll take the gas.
Girl,
I'll
first
gas
of
me
all,
up,
it was.
gas me
I
up.
love when they do that because
No.
it's like, hey, by the way,
I
let me
wanna
acknowledge your
acknowledge you.
presence
Yeah,
and tell you how gorgeous and
Thank
great
you.
you are. And I
Thank
have a
you.
question for Raja. So
Yeah.
stop being shady, Batty
I
Davis.
know
Okay.
shady.
I'll take
Wanna-
it. Gas
you
me
see-
the fuck
Trying
up.
to start all these problems. Look at you probleming. Ugh.
Go
so
ahead,
firstly,
Raja.
watching you and Brooke get that fucking double win made me like, yes, I love that song now. I didn't know it before. But my question is, between season 11 to All-Star 6 and All-Star 6 to Canada versus the World, how is the transition going on to a new season? Like, what were your expectations? Who did you expect to see on your seasons? Like, any of that? And also, you're the most beautiful
Transition,
bitch
okay.
ever.
That you're the most beautiful bitch ever. You know you heard it. Don't try
Oh,
it. You wanted to hear that
thank
shit
you.
again.
It's so much love out here in Roscoe. Thank you, Roscoe. Oh, damn, Batty. Damn, there's some haters out here too. Okay. No, I didn't have any expectations going into from
11 to
All
All-Stars,
Stars to Canada. I just wanted to continue my journey. I actually didn't know that I was going to go back. I actually told myself after All Stars that I was not going to go back. But then the opportunity came and it was like, well, they keep calling, girl, so might as well go back. But the expectation that I had for myself was just to go and have a good time, have fun, and like really be my authentic self. Because, like I said, on season 11, I didn't have an opportunity, or I did have the opportunity. I missed the opportunity to be myself and to show up in the room how I was supposed to. So that's what I did for All Star. So now I get to go back and hopefully root for a crown.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh, we're just.
We're gonna come down
Okay,
here.
We're gonna-
She said opposite the
We're gonna do just a couple more questions and we gotta like wrap it up really quick.
Oh, you ready to meet that man?
You want to come over here
said,
really quick?
I'm going to marry
Yeah,
my man.
I mean, I
tonight."
love meeting
Where did he
him.
go? He ran
No.
away already.
Oh, bitch, he hit it.
Bitch, he's gone.
He fucking hit it.
Alfonso,
Damn.
I know you see us in the
Your
front
name, where you're
TVs.
from, and your question.
My name's Connor. I'm Irish.
Hey,
from
Connor.
Canada, though. My question for you is: was it weird going from being judged by Rue to being judged by your like former castmate?
Oh yeah. How was that?
Oh.
Ooh, right.
So that was very interesting at first for me, like the idea. But then I started to think of it like anything that we do in the gay system, like pageantry,
Yep.
there's always formers or our peers that are on the panel
Yep.
that are judging us. And I know that Brooklyn is a sickening fucking queen. I don't know if y'all have seen her, but Brooklyn Heights is a sickening fucking queen.
Hello.
So
yes.
she's definitely capable and qualified
Of judging,
to
yeah.
judge our drag or drag to judge drag, period. I was just hoping that it wouldn't be,
Catty, like a season.
yeah, like one of those, now I'm popping off at the main judge. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because she done said something.
And also, it's great for someone to be sitting on that panel that has gone through the same experience you have.
Yeah.
So I feel like they have a little more understanding as to what it is that you're going through in this competition, opposed to someone who has watched it the whole time.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
But also for me, too, because Brooklyn and I competed against each other on season 11. She just came back for a few hours for All Stars to lip sync against
Right.
together. So she hadn't really got to see me as an entertainer, me and my growth as a
Right.
queen. So I was really excited to go back to my sister's show now to show her
Right.
the queen that I've grown into from the time that we've met.
Yeah. I love that.
All right, we have one more question.
From Batty Davis.
No, this is from a gentleman
is it?
over here.
Oh, okay, got
He
it.
just is very scared. No, he's not.
Don't be scared.
This is for Jasmine. He wants to know, now that you're living back in Vegas,
Yeah.
what was your favorite part of doing the Drag Race live show?
Yeah, I think my favorite part, honestly, would have to be the backstage dynamic of Vegas Live. I mean, honestly, I was with such a great cast. I was with Ginger Minge, Latrice Royale, Roxy Andrews, Alexis Kahana, Coco, Derek, Naomi, and I had just such amazing
Ooh,
people.
another one.
Oh, I forgot! Ah! I forgot about that one. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, this is going to be our most viewed episode.
Wait,
yeah,
I'm
this-
sitting in that
the
seat.
ratings
I'm
this
sitting in
episode
that
are gonna
seat
be
too.
everything.
I'm sitting in that seat. Crickets. Triggered. Crickets. No.
Cricket.
She gonna read me. I live. No. Honestly, the best thing was going into that space. You feel very. You have like a lot of support from. It's a union show, so you have like dressers and things like that who kind of help you get ready 24/7. You don't have to worry too much about getting ready. You just have to focus about your mental state and like performing. I think honestly, each night was different for me, even though it may have been the same track or things like that. Getting to do that show at the age that I still am, and to experience that was a great feeling. Like, I feel like I accomplished something. Even though I didn't win like the season, I didn't win a challenge, I got to fucking be a Vegas showgirl. Like,
you did.
that is a dream that anybody could dream of. And I think, I got to check that off in my little like to-do list. And I'm now a swing there, so even though I'm not there full time, whenever they need me, I will fill in as need be. But honestly, just the whole background environment, from the dressers to the hair people to Sam, who's the director over there, like it's just such an amazing feeling over there, and it's like really just a great feeling to go to work 5 days a week and know that you're supported at your job. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, congratulations. We're so happy for you, and we're so great that
Thank
that
you.
happened
It was a great
for you.
feeling. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Blast.
Well, let's make some noise for our two gorgeous guests this evening.
Thank you.
Miss Raja O'Hara.
And Jasmine Kennedy.
Thank y'all for having us.
I love you, Roscoe.
So and we
Y'all are
love
sticking around.
and we love
Sticking
you.
around for
And we love
shows.
you.
Y'all are sticking around for the shows,
Oh,
right?
they better.
Bitch. Because we throwing
I-
ass in the circle.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to remind you guys of our merch. Gabo, our little model over here, is going to come down and take another little spin. Oh, how cute is Gabo? Married Gabo, by the way. You can go ahead and get our merch on
Roscoe's.com.
Yes, and where
DragQueenMerch.com.
DragQueenMerch.com.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So also I want to, and then just hit the link on that corner over there so that it will get you to, the merch and all that good stuff. Also, again, one last time, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Please, please, please hit that
We're
button.
begging you.
Subscribe. Yes, yes, yes. My
Is
name
everybody in the room
What?
subscribed?
Is everyone in here subscribed?
Subscribe.
No,
No.
look, somebody,
Uh-huh.
crickets. You
El
fuckers.
Fergo's not-
Crickets.
Now that's what
I only
you
know
do.
his,
Pull
I know
out
these
your
girls
phone.
right here.
Listen,
I know
how
these
many
girls right
people?
here
How
that
many
are
people did we
subscribed.
say? It was like what, 80 something or
These girls right here.
today?
That's it.
No. Today, how many people bought tickets today? We had like 50 something, right?
50?
I'll say maybe half of you are subscribed. If
Yeah.
we don't go up by at least 25, you fucker. There you go. Are you subscribing right now?
Yeah, you better.
Subscribe.
Listen,
We're subscribed
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
the one with all.
you get us on the TikTok. You better subscribe
does.
to the YouTube, okay?
Remember, I said I'm giving
Okay.
stuff away. I changed
She's
it,
giving
Sean.
her personality
I'm personally
away.
going to give
She said, unless
a
you
little
don't subscribe,
something
I won't
to
give
an
it.
old school subscriber and a new one. So,
Ladies
make
and gentlemen,
sure
my
that you
name
do.
is Batty Davis.
And my name is Naysha Lopez. Have a good night.
We love you
Bye,
guys.
YouTube.
Thank
I'm Roger O'Hara.
I'm Jasmine Kennedie. We'll see you then.
Signing out.
All right, have a good night. Don't forget, 10:30 still. Show. Work.
See y'all in a minute.